So tonight we are continuing our series called One. And in this series we've been talking about relationships and specifically marriage. And if you remember, if you were here 2 weeks ago when we started the series, we asked this question. We said, is it really possible for marriage to work? You know, is it possible for two people to fall in love, get married, commit themselves to one another for a lifetime, and for it to work? And I think inside of us, we hope it is, and we believe it is because we all, for most of us, at some point we take the step of marriage. But if you look around, the reality says, well, maybe not. You know, the statistics say that over half the people that get married, both outside the church and inside the church, don't make it. And why is that? And so that's what we're exploring. And if it is possible, what's it take? So let me just see real quick, how many married people do we have here? People that are married, or maybe you're in a committed long-term relationship and will be married. Okay, a lot of married people. Do we have any single people? Any single people? A few single people holding their hands up? Okay, you might want to see who else has their hand up. You never know what could happen in God's house, But that first week, we talked about this thing that how we all, at a young age, we start looking for the one, and it's just something that's kind of ingrained in us. And we start looking for the one, and we think that if we just find the one, that our life will be complete. And in young adults and single people, it's easy sometimes to get obsessed with finding the one. And sometimes, you even get married and realize, wow, I chose the wrong one. Maybe, so you end that and you start looking for the one again. And even little girls from a very little age, they start, there's fairy tales, there's the princess and the one knight that comes and rescues them. And little girls, as they grow up, they start dreaming and planning at a very early age their wedding night, their wedding day. I guess it's the boys that think about the wedding night. So the girls think about the wedding day, and they think about walking down the aisle, they think about their dress, making the vows, getting married, and then they think about, having a family and having the 2.5 children that we have, and just living happily ever after. And what we said that first week is we proposed this idea that maybe the one that we're looking for is actually the wrong one. Maybe the one as followers of Christ and as Christians, and maybe the one everyone should be looking for is actually God. And that it's a relationship with Christ that we need to find and discover and pursue in our lives, and have that as the foundation. And then once we have our relationship with the one, with Christ, then we can go and start looking for our two. And we set ourselves up for a much more likelihood of success if we have the one in order, as we pursue our two and look for that person that we want to marry and we want to spend our lives with.